Hey, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Chris.
And, oh, sorry. Okay.
And that's usually what happens here. We're going off the cuff, so this is another one of our Sunday fun days.
Get ready. Okay. My debt-free story actually goes back about, I want to say I've been debt-free now for maybe 15 years or so. And it all starts or stems from credit card debt, car note debt, and student loan debt. So the student loan debt I received first. Then I got into car loan debt and then ultimately credit card debt. There was one point in my life where I was actually living off my credit card, and it's scary when I actually look back over my life and I think about I was buying groceries and I had to replace my tires and just the everyday living. I was using my credit card. And, you think about the interest rates on credit cards, and you think about if you can't pay that limit or what you owe off every month, then you incur those extra charges and extra expenses. And I think I got fed up, and I really wanted something different for my life. I wanted to be debt free. I wanted to have that independence and that financial freedom. And that was around about the time that I met my husband. And when I met him, he was already debt free. He, didn't attend college at that time. He has his master's degree now, but at that time he hadn't attended college, and he was able to amass a certain amount of wealth and, being debt free. And I was just like, how did you do it? I want to know the secret. I want to know how you did it so I can do it too. And sure enough, he, the main important piece of information I felt like I got from those first couple of conversations was to start paying off your debt, the smallest debt first. And by the way, I did forget another bill I had, and that was medical debt. I did have some medical bills as well. And so I started with the smallest debt I had first. And what that's supposed to do is it's supposed to encourage you, because once you pay off that first small debt, you can pay it off quicker. You don't have that much debt there, and it gives you that encouragement to be able to step up to the next bill and pay that bill off, and then so forth and so on. And that's exactly what I did. I paid off my medical bills first, then I moved on to my car loan, got that paid off, and I moved on to my student loans, got that paid off. And so that's medical bills, and then my credit card, and I pay that off. So medical bills, student loans, car note, and then credit cards. Got all those paid off, and I've been debt free for about 15 years. And one of the critical decisions I made early on was to just not go to the mall. And one of my early jobs was retail. It was like one of the first jobs I ever had. And I stayed in retail for quite some time, even after that point. And I was just so used to shopping. I would do like online shopping, and I would go in the store and shop, and I just loved to shop. And I knew that I needed to make that decision early on to make sure I was successful. And so for a whole year, 12 months, I did not go to the mall. I did not go online at all. I didn't even go online for anything. I stayed away from the internet. I stayed away from shopping. And there was a route that I could take and go right by the mall going home. I found another way around to get to the house without even having to pass the mall, because I did not want to be enticed to do any kind of shopping and spend any kind of money, because I wanted all my money to go toward my debt. And it really did pay off. I want to say it took me about a year and a half to 2 years to pay off all my debt. And I felt so good. I mean, when I walk into the stores now, the first thing they ask me is, do you want to get a credit card? Do you want a credit card? And I tell them I'm debt free. I've been debt free for 15 years. I'm not interested in getting into any more debt. I have one credit card. I pay it off at the end of each month. And I have now created healthy relationship with money. And I just told myself, never again. All my cars I pay cash for. I don't want to ever get in debt again. So takeaways from this story: you do not have savings if you have debt. You should be cautious. You can only spend money once. That's something my grandmother used to say. You can only spend money one time. Rainy days often come when you least expect them, so you want to be prepared as possible, as prepared as humanly possible. Thanks for listening.
All right, everybody, Stephanie's gone now, so this video is all mine.
Oh.
Don't tell her. Do not tell. No, no, this is my video.
I'm still here. Right here.
Don't worry, guys. Next time I got you. We'll go on a guy adventure and we'll leave Stephanie behind.
Oh, wow.